begin tonight with the professionals. And why don't you welcome them onto the stage as they perform a routine to Candyman. How about that dance crew right there? You'll see more from them later this evening, but let me just introduce them to you real quickly, okay? Right here in the purple. Well, you're going to make me go down the line, aren't you? We'll start on the end then. Miss Chrissy Hogan. Mr. Jonathan Hockensmith. Miss Casey Tillett. Miss Whitney Thomas. Mr. Christopher Atwood. Miss Emily Goodwin. Our reigning professional champion, Miss Lakin Tucker. Mr. Taylor Hackett. And I know she's on here, Miss Jamie Carter to wrap us up there. There we go. Thank you. How about another hand for these folks? I'm just wore out watching them already. So well, we are so thankful for them and the work that they have given and the time and the efforts, and you're going to see that a little bit later as they partner with their local celebrities to perform for you. And I'm sure all of them have had a blast doing that. Is that right? Cool beans. Good. Well, hey, we are here tonight to benefit two wonderful charities. Hopefully you have already heard about them. If not, I just want to give you a little snippet about them and encourage you also to check out the web, their information on the internet where you can find out more. We're here to benefit two, as I said. One is entitled Sweet Blessings. And probably for a lot of us, we take it for granted. Every year when birthdays come around, I know for a lot of us, we're getting to that point where we don't want our birthdays mentioned. But still, for some young people here in our community, birthdays are a difficult day for them because they live in homes where they don't have the income to be able to take care of a birthday, or maybe they're struggling with an illness or a sickness, and they realize that this may be their last birthday that they're able to celebrate. And so Sweet Blessings tries to convey the love of Christ to these young people ages 5 to 14 who find themselves living in poverty or living with a life-threatening illness by creating for them an unforgettable birthday cake, making them feel special and making them feel loved. And some of those cakes are on tables here around the room this evening. You saw them as you came in over here, and we're just grateful for Sweet Blessings and the impact that it is making on the lives of young people here in Central Kentucky. Another one that we're also benefiting tonight is entitled Hope for Tomorrow. It's a children's home that has been established in Guatemala. The vision for Hope for Tomorrow was to provide a stable family group to meet the physical, the educational, the medical, and the psychological, nutritional, and spiritual needs of orphan children in Guatemala. And as a Christian-based program, they are working to provide a spiritual climate that encourages each child to realize God's call and ensure opportunities to increase their spiritual growth, even in a country that's far away. And like I said, if you would like more information about either of those, you can check them out on the internet, Sweet Blessings or Hope for Tomorrow Children's Home. And those are the two groups that benefit from this event. And last year, through your generosity, we were able to raise a lot of money, and we're hoping that we can do that again tonight. And of course, there are two ways that awards are going to be given tonight. First is the People's Choice Award, which is over here at the table as you came in. You were able to make a donation. If you did not do that, we're going to encourage you to do that a little bit later. We'll give you a chance a little bit later to make a donation to the star that you want to benefit. And at the end of the night, we'll total up the dollars that have been raised, share that with you, and the leading money getter will receive the People's Choice Award. Then we also have the Judges Award that will be given out this evening. I'll introduce you to the judges here in just a moment. But here at the center table, you can see the Judges Award that will go to the dance team that has the highest score. And we're honored to have these three ladies here with us this year. First, I want to introduce to you, she's been involved in Franklin County Public Schools for 27 years as a special education teacher, now as a resource specialist. Jazzercise is a love of her heart, and from what I understand, she's going to be the owner of Frankfort's only Jazzercise Center here next month, isn't it, coming up. She looks forward to being able to retire soon to help take care of her first grandbaby who's coming in January. Will you do me a favor? Welcome Miss Christy Brock this evening. Our next judge was actually one of our dancers last year. She comes to us from Germany. I'm not going to try to pronounce the name of the town because I'll probably mess that up, but originally born in Germany, moved here to the United States a few years back, lived in Lawrenceburg where she began the first ballet studio, joined the JCETs and started the Junior Miss program. Has worked off and on for attorneys and judges throughout her career. Currently attends South Frankfort Presbyterian, where she has served in leadership positions there at the church. Will you do me a favor? Welcome Miss Christine Richards. And our last judge that's with us this evening has been dancing and competing for over a decade. She's competed all over the United States, and this year plans to start competing internationally. And would you do me a favor? Welcome Miss Connie Herod. Now, I've been told, if you could bring the house lights back up just for a second, okay? I've been told that we have somebody out here in our audience who has a birthday today. Is there Miss Linda Lyles somewhere out here? Linda, are you around? There she is. I hear it's your birthday, is that right? Well, happy birthday to you. We're glad to have you with us tonight. Thank you for coming out and spending your birthday with us. So I won't tell you who told us it was your birthday, and I won't tell you what age she told me to mention, and I'm not even going to come close. She said 21, I think. Is that right? Well, congratulations to you. Happy birthday. Well, hey, you ready to see our stars and our professionals get going this evening? Are you sure? Okay, there we go. Well, our first star and celebrity this evening, she is a Frankfort native, left for a little while, went off to college, grad school, got married, came back here, now the mom of 3 kids, ages 10, 9, and 7, works from home as a medical trainer. Is that her husband that whistled? Is that you that did that? Okay, just want to make sure, JD. She's a mom who works from home as a medical transcriptionist, also who works in her dad's orthodontic office, loves volunteering at her kids' school, enjoys spending free time with family and friends. Here we go, first dancer of the night, Miss Meg Quarles and Mr. Christopher Atwood. Y'all come right back up here. We got to hear what our, you're not done yet. No. So did JD help you with any of this? Dr. Renshaw, you act like that was like a far-fetched question or something. Is that? No. He's not a dancer? Oh, okay. Well, Christopher, what you tell me a little bit about Meg and your experience here.
She's been absolutely great. I love her.
Well, let's hear what our judges. They're not going to show scores right now. They're going to show the scores at the end of the evening when they come back, but they will give us a little bit of input, I think, if they've got their mics. You got them there?
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Christy, you're going to start us? Tell us a little bit.
All right, Meg. Big smiles. I wonder where you get that smile from. You danced all the way through your transitions. That was awesome. Kept the rhythm. Great job.
I'd love to do a team. I'd love to do a team. I think it's very unique. You work together very well, and I think you both were just great. Thank you.
Sorry about that. I thought it had great synchronization. I mean, you were right on time, right with each other. I noticed you connected well with us. Fantastic. You can tell you really worked hard on it. Almost couldn't tell the professional from the start, sorry, but it was very good. I was impressed, and I really enjoyed it. I wanted to take notes, but I couldn't take my eyes off you, so very good. Congratulations. You can tell the hard work.
Thank you, judges. We appreciate that. So, how about another hand from Miss Meg Quarles, Mr. Christopher Atwood? So our next celebrity that's coming on the floor, he is currently serving as the Executive Director for Connect Kentucky. He also serves as the Chair for the Franklin County CASA Incorporated, President-elect for the Frankfort Area Chamber of Commerce, and the Capital City Blues and River Festival. He received a bachelor's degree in Business Administration and Master of Business Administration from the University of Kentucky. Will you do me a favor, welcome Mr. Renee True and Chrissy Hogan. Tell you what, for a blues man, you've got a little bit of room there. So what did you think about this year's competition?
Oh, that's great. I got a great partner. She taught me everything I know.
And you're glad you got, I was going to say, talked into this or conned into this?
It didn't take too much.
Well, let's step up here a little bit closer. Chrissy, how about it? How did he do?
He did awesome, and he kept a smiling face the whole time. And even that little trip in the beginning, he pushed through it and he rocked. I thought we did great.
I didn't even notice the trip. So, see, most of us would have never even noticed the trip. You did? Oh, okay, how about it, judges? Who's gonna start for us?
I loved the choice of music. It was great rhythm. You worked well together. Your gymnastic expertise was fabulous. You gave a good performance. Thank you.
Wow, I'm going to go south on vacation. I'm in the dancing mood now. Great job. Lips were awesome, and you kept right up with her. You know, it was fantastic, full of energy, and keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you for entertaining.
Again, very entertaining. Renee, I was just wondering why you didn't put your shoulder shimmies in, because I know you were working on that.
She said shoulders, not hips.
I tried to
Here are your shoulders. There you go. That's see the problem. He doesn't even know where shoulders are.
See, good job, Chrissy. You just eliminated that problem for him. Pitbull, great choice of music, very energetic. I love your list, I love your turns, very rhythmic. You stay right on the beat. Hard work. Hard work, yes. Awesome job.
How about another hand for Renee True and Chrissy Hogan? Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Next up, retired from the U.S. Army as a major, recently retired from state government as deputy executive director. He serves on a variety of boards here within our community: United Way, Roslyn, Thornhill Education Foundation, the Franklin County Agency for Substance Abuse, and also serves in leadership at First Baptist Church. Currently serves Frankfort as one of our newly elected city commissioners. Why don't you welcome Mr. Tommy Haynes and Miss Jamie Carter. I tell you what, if we can get that kind of stuff taking place at city commission meetings, more people may watch those things on Cable 10. You think you can pull that off? You and Mr. Roach and Mr. May? You give it a try? So, good. How about it? What'd you think, Tommy?
Well, I think one is for a great cause. And I had such a great trainer. And then again, she went to a disco, so she went back to my time era. So that was great.
Picked out a great dance for you, didn't she? So, Michael, Jermaine, which one?
Well, I go with Jermaine.
Right. That's what I was just checking. Just thought I'd see it. Judges, how about it?
Tommy, you can tell you've done that some people, yeah. And it's coming back now, it's popular. So I've really enjoyed it. Full of energy, look pro out there. Keep up the good work.
The energy and enthusiasm was great. And if you dance yourself this way through the city commission meetings, we shall have the best capital in the United States. So keep that enthusiasm and that wonderful performance, and enjoyed it. Thank you.
Well, Jermaine, I gotta say, you added the shoulder shimmy. And musicality was great. Your steps were perfectly in time, so you could tell that you guys really worked hard. Great job.
So was it? Yeah. So now, any of your buddies from the Army, you would want to see this?
Yes, I'm going to get some copies of the DVD when it comes out, and I'm going to sell them.
Send them off to them. How about a hand for Tommy Haynes and Miss Jamie Carter? Okay, any Franklin County High School students here? A Few of them. How about anybody, alumni of Franklin County High School, say in the last 10 years? There you go. Then you'll know this next professional and star that's coming out on the stage. She's been teaching at Franklin County for 11 years. Oh, there she is. Well, since they already know about her, how about Ray Hurley and Taylor Hackett here, ladies and gentlemen? Hey, how about that? It's Miss Ray Hurley, Franklin County High School choral director. Choir director, I should say, shouldn't I? Same difference. So do you do any kind of dance moves in your choir?
No, I saved that for the dance team girls, and they helped me out a lot.
And they help you out a lot. Well, just in case they ever need, you could fill in, couldn't you?
Yeah, oh, no.
Taylor, how about it? How was it working with Miss Hurley?
Oh, it was fantastic. She did great. She picked up quick. I'm very impressed. It was a pleasure.
How about it, judges?
Loved it. Loved the costume. Great job. Very sparkly. Loved the music. You guys worked hard. Congratulations.
You can tell you worked hard. It's something I was admire because this is a dance that I would never be able to do. So I admire anybody that can do that. Hard work and good practice and good performance. Thank you.
So enjoyed it. Difficult routine, great jazz hands, footwork was good. You know, really worked hard, you can tell. And I hope you all enjoyed doing it as much as we did watching it. Keep up the good work.
How about another hand, ladies and gentlemen, for Miss Ray Hurley and Taylor Hackett. Thank y'all. Well, our next celebrity was a last-minute fill-in for us, and we're grateful that he was willing to do that. Lifelong resident of Franklin County, been with our Frankfort Police Department for 17 years, currently serving as the operations commander, as one of our majors with our police force. We're grateful to have with us this evening Mr. Jeff Abrams and his star, Miss Emily Goodwin. Welcome them, if you will. Police officer, right? I drive a black Nissan pickup truck, so just keep that in mind, okay? And you know, whatever I say here tonight, it's all for a good thing, okay? Just remember that. Can you do that? Well, I don't know that I do, but those guys over there who are buddies of yours, I'm thinking that's going to be at roll call next week. Absolutely, no doubt. Do you hold anything over, Frazee?
Oh yeah, I can do a whole lot of crazy.
Okay, just want to make sure. How about it, Emily? How was it with dancing with this guy?
Well, this is my uncle, so I swindled at him last minute. But I think he did a great job, especially learning this a week ago. He's only known this for a week, and we practice every day, and I'm just so proud of him. Thank you, Uncle Jeff.
I think that probably right there scored you 2 or 3 points with the judges. We'll see. How about it, ladies? What do you think?
Congratulations to your uncle. He has lots of nice moves. And good leg work. And it was fun to watch you all, and you can tell that you really worked hard and enjoyed it very much. Thank you.
Wow, weak. You got your swag going on. You can rest me anytime. I like the change in music and the change of the routine in the middle. Congratulations. Hard work and great job for me. I'm sure going to do anything like that. Thank you.
I liked how you tried to keep your serious police officer face, but you couldn't help yourself. And just break out into the big smile a lot of times to go to that routine. That was awesome. The moonwalk. Yeah. And the hip swivel. Yeah. We like that. Nice job.
Hey, the one time you put your hands behind your back, has that ever happened to you?
It has not.
Okay, just checking, man. I didn't know if that was, life experience or something like that. How about it, Jeff Abrams, Emily Goodwin, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, guys. I want to take just a moment. I'm going to ask Ashley and Jennifer if they will make their way up here. They want to take just a moment and share with you a little bit more about the organizations that benefit from this evening, Sweet Blessings and Hope for Tomorrow. Ashley.
Thanks, Sean. My name is Ashley Boyd-Gann. I'm the founder and executive director of Sweet Blessings. Sweet Blessings is a nonprofit ministry that makes birthday cakes a lot like this one for children who are living in poverty or who have a life-threatening illness. We like to tell people our cakes are more Cake Boss than Kroger. If you can see up in the stands, we have a couple of wonderful young ladies who have volunteered with us in the past, taking around a few cakes so you can see really how special these cakes are. And we try to make them extra special because we feel that those children are going to feel as special as their cakes. 2012 was our first full year of operation, and we served 611 children in Central Kentucky. So far this year, we've served 560 children. We're well on our way to serving close to 1,000 children. And when I tell you that we serve kids living in poverty or with a life-threatening illness, that really is just the beginning of their story. Next week, we'll be making a very special birthday cake for a girl who was referred to us by the Markey Cancer Center. She has an extremely aggressive form of brain cancer. And the nurse who referred her to us said that she has just been an absolute trooper. She's never complained. She always comes in for treatments with a smile, and they want to do something very special for her on her birthday. But probably 98 to 99% of the children that Sweet Blessing serves are those living in poverty. And those children, their stories vary greatly. Anywhere from the family that I heard from just this week, who really are the new face of poverty in our community. Both parents are employed, both very low-paying jobs, and they've just gone through a lot of hard times. They also not only are caring for their own children, but children of another family member who cannot care for them. So in total, they're caring for 6 children on 2 minimum wage incomes. She emailed me and said, "Thank you so much for the birthday cake." My daughter saw it and said, "Oh, Mom, this is the best birthday ever." and that she had not seen peace on her daughter's face like that in a long, long time. She said, God has used you all to take this burden off of us. We serve children who may be living in a shelter. They may be living in the family van. Or then there's a little boy who made his birthday cake just last week. When his school social worker called him in to talk to him to find out, what he liked, like what kind of cake we could make for him, they were talking, and he said that he thought he might get a birthday cake because his mom said when she got out of jail, she might get him one. But then he said, but she's probably not going to get out of jail. And the longer they talked, she also found out that this little boy just came to this country a year ago. His father's still in Mexico. His mother, of course, is in jail. And over the summer, his grandmother passed away. This little boy is now living with a neighbor in the Section 8 housing complex. He has no one. Now, no one here in this room can change his situation, but guess what? We were able to make him this fantastic birthday cake. And they said when he saw it, he goes, "That's for me?" Yeah, buddy, it's for you. And then I got an email from one of our social workers not too long ago. And the last thing she said was, "You guys are heroes to these kids." All we do is play with edible Play-Doh and have some fun hanging out with volunteers and making cakes. But that is so important to these children. It touches their hearts. You see, Sweet Blessings, we're about the cake, but we're not about the cake. We're about letting these children know that they are special and they are loved. But as far as heroes are concerned, to us, you guys are the heroes. Those of you who came in early this evening, those of you who are up there in the seats, coming into this event, going and voting for your favorite star, you are the ones who make it possible for us to reach out to those children. So thank you for being a hero to me, to our organization, and to the children we serve.
Hello, my name is Jennifer Grisham Brown, and I am the co-founder of Hope for Tomorrow Children's Home in Guatemala City. I am also a 52-year-old UK professor, and I'm telling you that because that is my job, that's my occupation, but Hope for Tomorrow is my passion. Prior to 1998, I spent all of my time devoted to young children, children with disabilities, and children who lived in poverty. And while I still do that today, something happened in 1998 that changed my life. I became mother to Kendall Araldo Lee Brown, who has a very supportive fan base here. And Kendall was born in Guatemala City. So from that time forward, I knew that what I wanted to do was to give back to the country who had given me the most precious gift I could ever have in my life. And so now I'm the mother of currently 15 children who live in another country. And every day, what I realize is that it's a blessing for me to have the opportunity to see the miracles that happen in those children's lives. What I know is that in the United States, if there's a child with a disability, if a child is abandoned, or if a child is neglected or abused, there are services to at least support those children. That's not the case in Guatemala City. That's not the case for our children. One of our children, Juan Jose, who was abandoned as an infant, a newborn, in the hospital because he had severe illness and his mother couldn't care for him. It wasn't the case for Miguel, who at the age of 5 years of age was wandering the streets because his mother couldn't care for him. And it wasn't the case for Moses, whose mother was so desperate that she left him in a box sitting on the street as a newborn. These are some of the stories of the children that we are hoping that we support at Hope for Tomorrow Children's Home. And in my mind, those children are miracles. Any child that is abandoned and left in a hospital to die and is still alive today is a miracle. A child who was left on his own, who was left in the street and has now entered middle school is a miracle. Any child who was left on a box to die and is now a healthy, beautiful toddler is a miracle. I'm not really sure why you all came here tonight. I don't know if you came because you wanted to have a good time. I don't know if you came because you wanted to see somebody that you know dance. But what I want to say to you is that you now are going to be part of these miracles. The miracles that Ashley take the lives of the children that Ashley takes part in, and the lives now of children in Guatemala. So I want to thank you for coming, and I want to show you a brief video of our work in Guatemala.
Those of you here, you'll need to turn. The screen is here behind you above the cash bar. If you'll watch there, please.
It's hard to imagine all the emotions that many orphans experience daily. With more than 370,000 orphans in Guatemala alone, the call is great. These precious children need you to step up and make a difference. That's what Hope for Tomorrow Children's Home is doing, one child at a time. Since 2006, we have had numerous children come be part of our family. Some, like Daniel, are only with us a short time as their broken families pull themselves together. Others, like Luis Fernando and Moses, have since been placed with forever families. But every child who comes to Hope for Tomorrow Children's Home has the same desire: to be loved, cherished, cared for, and to know that there is hope and that the Lord does have a plan for them. One by one, they become a part of our family, and over time, the transformations we see are remarkable. Carlos, who has cerebral palsy and couldn't stand up by himself, can now walk and get around on his own. Our oldest, Miguel, who was never taught to read and write until he was 10, is now finishing up 5th grade. Edward, who was physically aggressive, is now known in school for being the kindest. And Amelia isn't just a student in 2nd grade, but is the best student in her class. But it doesn't always take years to see these incredible changes. When Katie and Edson arrived at Hope for Tomorrow Children's Home in June, they were wearing filthy clothes and shoes 2 sizes too small. Their skin was cracked and dry due to malnourishment, and their hair was infested with lice. But beyond the layers of dirt, sad eyes, and expressionless faces were 2 beautiful children crying out for a change. Within days, their fears were replaced with hope, and their sadness changed into joy. With the love and care they have received, their once empty eyes now look towards a future full of opportunities and excitement. They have become a part of our family and know they will be alone no more. Millions of orphans around the world live in sorrow and pain, imagining what it would be like to have a family. But at Hope for Tomorrow Children's Home, we have transformed the imagination of our children into a reality. They know the joy of receiving a birthday present. They feel the support of a family as they play baseball games. They smile with pride as we stand and applaud at their performances and recitals. Most importantly, they know they are loved. However, we need your help to ensure that Hope for Tomorrow Children's Home continues its ministry to orphaned and abandoned children. Your involvement is crucial for the long-term growth and development of the children that live with us and those that will come in the future. Your personal investment is one that will impact and transform lives. Join with us now and help bring hope to orphaned children in Guatemala.
So you being here tonight is making a tremendous difference in the lives of young people. Some right here in our own backyards, but even some in a faraway country that most of us will never ever get the chance to go and help. But because of your purchasing a ticket, because of your donation in the jars for our professionals tonight, you're helping make a difference. I just asked Jennifer, what's it cost to take care of a kid there at the orphanage in Guatemala? And she says it's about $1,000 a year to take care of the kids. And she says, we keep them until they get married. She says, most orphanages kick them out when they turn 13. She says, we don't do that. We let them stay with us until they get married. And so, even tonight, if you can, $100 is going to take care of over a month of care for those kids. Not just giving them a place to stay, not just giving them a little bit of food, but taking care of their medical needs, their educational needs, and so much more. Plus, it's going to help Ashley and her group continue to benefit others here in our community with just a cake or a gift on a very special day, bringing a smile to their face. And again, we thank you so much for taking time to come and be a part of this event tonight. We're going to get back to our dancing, but before we get on to this year's contest, we've invited back last year's Judges Award winner. Why don't you do me a favor? Welcome Mr. J.T. O'Connell and Miss Layton Tucker. Miss Layton Tucker, thank you guys so much. So did you have to practice again, or did it all just come back, JT? Oh, okay. Doesn't look like you've worked on that stamina since last year either. No. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for coming out to join us. Well, let's get back to this year's competition. Our next professional has been in Frankfort for 25 years since she started working with Whitaker Bank. And again, we thank Whitaker Bank for being one of our main sponsors with us this evening. Actively involved in our community, she is. She's been president of the Frankfort Area Chamber of Commerce. She's chaired the leadership Frankfort Advisory Board for more than 15 years and has also served on the Red Cross Board for many years. I've also been told that today is her birthday as well. So celebrating her it's not your birthday? They told me it was your birthday. Next. Oh, you don't want another one. That's what it is. Okay, she doesn't want another. How about Miss Suzanne Simmons and Christopher Atwood? So let's see. Start on up here. Y'all, everybody backs up. So jazzercise is a bit of your background, right?
Yes.
Is that a little bit different than this?
Very much so.
Well, I thought you did wonderful with it. So we'll get the video over to Brad Smither and Bob Cox there for Whitaker Bank and let them, we can sort of we can be, yeah, when people come in, you can see that on the big screen there. Christopher, how was it working with Suzanne? I guess you've been having some stamina problems too, huh? It was good, he said. Okay, I caught him there in between. How about it, ladies? Tell us.
Very sexy, Suzanne. Great extension through your arms and your legs. You did not miss a beat. It was awesome.
I did what Christy has to say. Flawless performance, good animation, everything worked together very well, and you made a good team. It's a very good performance. Thank you. Enjoyed it.
You had dance training before?
No, not really.
Looks like if you're on the, as Murphy says on Sunday, you think you can dance, you're on the hot tamale train.
Yeah, there we go. Hot tamale. Oh, I thought we'd have saved that for Fernando, but I guess we get it in here instead. Man, no telling what he'll be. So how about a hand again for Suzanne Simmons and Christopher Atwood. Thank you guys so much. Last year when I was asked to do this, there was, a couple of my friends who were out here on the dance floor that I really looked forward to seeing them. And when I got asked to do it again this year and I saw the list of participants, I thought, man, I cannot wait to see this. So, Fraser, you got the camera going? You got it? Okay. Just want to make sure. Because our next guy, another one of our Frankfort police fellas, been working with the Frankfort Police Department for 20 years, married to a wonderful lady, has 3 kids who will probably be hooping and hollering for him here in just a minute. Why don't you do me a favor, welcome Rob Richardson and Lakin Tucker. I got to get over here, man. How about you, bud? And I threw y'all off, didn't I? Because I skipped somebody. I got you out here too soon, didn't I?
Yeah,
but you did wonderful, man. So, how about it, man? You've been working on your twerking skills, I see. I thought your girls would like that up there. So, here, slide on up here, man. So, we got it on video. Roll call. When is our next roll call? Yeah. Okay. How about it, ladies?
What a great choice of music for this routine. That was awesome. And shake it. Yeah. Fancy footwork. You did slides, you did kicks, you did twists, you did turns. Great job. Very fun to watch.
It was absolutely fun to watch, and you worked really great together, and the footwork and the movements, everything was just coordinated very well, and it was fun. Thank you.
Yes, it sure was. Great. It was part of Lindy Hop, part of jive. Great flicks on your feet and legs, you know, coming from not just the feet but the knees. Technically, very, very good. Other moves were great, right and sync. I enjoyed it. Fun, high energy. Keep it up.
So, I'm sorry, man. Forgive me. I didn't mean to. I got too many pieces of paper. So was there any pressure knowing that you were dancing with last year's winner?
A little. I just don't want to let her down. It was, she's been a great instructor. I mean, trust me, what you saw, this is all first day.
So Kim will be looking forward to some of this at home, I guess. So, thank you. How about a big hand, Rob and Lakin? Like I said, too many sheets of paper and I flipped the wrong thing and I got them out here too soon, so we'll back up one. I know we got a few Western Hills folk here, don't we? Okay. Our next star comes from Western Hills High School, where she has been involved teaching there for 15 years, has 2 children. She's also a pianist at Bethel Baptist Church. Why don't you welcome the band director from Western Hills, Miss Stephanie Wallace and Jonathan Hawkinsmith.
Happy birthday!
All right, Stephanie Wallace. This is a bit of a change from directing the band, isn't it?
A little bit of a change.
We have another birthday? It's your birthday. Maybe they told me the wrong, it's your birthday.
You were correct on the edge.
21. You want us to sing to you? No, okay. So how was it doing, as opposed, or compared to, not opposed, as compared to directing a band and now doing this?
I've had so much fun, especially working with Jonathan, but just learning something that's kind of out of my performance area. It's been a lot of fun.
Cool. Let's hear what our judges have to say.
Just the right amount of sassiness with the kind of music. It was great choice of music. The rhythm was perfect, and it was just fun. I love your costumes. You worked well together. Great, thank you.
Now, before our next judge goes, I just got to say, that's 2 things that I've never heard put together.
What is that?
Baptist piano player and sassy. So just, anybody, never mind. Carry on, judges.
You will learn all kinds of things you're doing, won't you?
Yes, I am.
You can find the new and radiated out to the audience and great choreography. I saw a lot of different dances and different quick step, the swing, the jazz. Way to go, you know, and it was fun. You could tell it on their face, good connection with the audience, entertaining. Thank you. Thank you.
I agree with what these ladies have already said. I wrote down notes, great choreography. You worked really well together as a team. I love the facial expressions, and that has to come from work with high school students. Right? All those facial expressions. Great rhythm. You guys were perfectly on time. Loved it. Thank you.
How about another hand for Miss Stephanie Wallace and Jonathan Hockensmith? Our next star comes to us from Mexico, although he has lived here for 15 years. Owner of the Casa Fiesta that recently opened in Owenton. His brother owns the one here in Frankfort. His wife, Nora, is with him tonight. She told me that he loves to sing in the shower and loves to dance. And they've only been married for a month, so newlyweds. Why don't you welcome Fernando Chavez and Miss Whitney Thomas. It's a breath taker. Everybody seems to be. We'll catch your breath for a second. I'm thinking if the business falters, dancing is the next thing for you. He's got it, doesn't he? So is that why? Look at there. Is that how you got Nora? Was it the dancing moves that got her? Let's hear what our judges had to say this evening.
I loved it. Great energy. You know, in ballroom competitions in the Latin part, they always say the jive last because it takes the most energy and they want to see if you have that stamina to last. But I can hear you all out of breath now. Boy, you sure did. I mean, it was great energy. The flicks were awesome. You supported your partner with the lifts. Really enjoyed it. You really did. Thank you all.
It was great, very imaginative routine with the music. We all worked together as a team. You were perfectly worked in. You can tell you practiced well, and it was fun.
Great job. I mean, great. Your musicality, great. You worked as a team, great. You worked really hard. You can tell you've been working a long time. Awesome. Thank you.
So, Whitney, real quick, did you do all of it? Did Fernando have a hand in what some of the stuff you guys came up with?
He likes to watch videos on YouTube and pull stuff from it, so he worked out all of the turns that we did, the pretzel turns and all of that, so I was pretty impressed.
There you go. How about a hand for Fernando Chavez and Whitney Thomas? Thank you, guys. Thanks, Fernando. Okay, it's our final dancer for the evening. Been the owner of Hearst Auto Sales here in Frankfort for 14 years, the proud father of 3 children, and says he just enjoys life. He's excited about the opportunity to be involved in this event and has enjoyed preparing for it. Why don't you welcome Mr. Matt Hearst and Miss Casey Tillett. How was it, Matt?
It was pretty good, I think, I hope.
So, you thinking about giving up the car business and going into the dancing stuff?
You already looked into it if I came out here or not.
I think you got it. I think is that like the robot stuff? I mean, what era was that?
Was that really 80s?
I was thinking so, but I couldn't remember. I thought that was sort of my time frame, but I never could do it back then either, so I wouldn't want to try it now. Good job tonight. How about it, ladies?
Well, I'm thinking he's on to something. Maybe the Freakazoid auto sales. What do you think? You get a whole different clientele that way, right?
It could be a whole different clientele.
Awesome job. You guys were adorable together. You connected so well. Great moves. Love the breakdancing thing. Awesome. Terrific.
He have a new job. If you want to sell a car, just make a routine there and everybody will buy a car for you. It was great. I'm glad she didn't want you to have more because I'll tell you whatever. Actually, maybe we should have waited for that. It was a great job. Good work together.
So you think we can get your partner out here next year, Tony, get him out here to do this?
I think you might. It depends on who persuades him, who talks to.
Can you do it?
No.
No. How about another hand, Matt Hurst and Casey Tillett for us this evening. Thank you, guys. We're going to take about a 10-minute break to allow you to make your way over to our jars, cast your votes by way of money. Okay, that's how the People's Choice is going to be determined tonight, by the amount of money that's collected in the jars. That'll also give our judges a chance to convene, figure out their scores for the evening. So about 10 minutes, if you'll do that. And again, you're gonna help make a difference in a child's life by any donation you make, whether it's $1 or $1,000. It's gonna make a difference in a child's life. So why don't you come and do that now? Thank you. On behalf of Sweet Blessings and Hope for Tomorrow Children's Home, we want to say thank you for coming. We still have a few more things to go before we get to the end. But again, just want to say on their behalf, thank you so much for coming. Also want to just take a couple of moments and recognize some folk. The ladies that are over here doing our counting for us right now from Farmers Bank. We're so thankful for Farmers Bank and what they do and how these ladies have volunteered to be here this evening. We really appreciate that. Our professional dancers are getting ready to come back out, and we want to say a big thank you to Miss Casey Tillett, to Capital City Dance and this crew who have given their time. We want to say thank you to Laurie Meyer and her group for the donation of time in the studio. So will you do me a favor? Well, thank you, Capital City Dance Studio, and the work that you guys have done to help bring about this evening and help pull this off. So here we go, our professional dancers, one more time this evening.
There's no one
let's see if I can do something. No, just that's good enough right there, trust me. I'll work on that for next year so I can get out here with them. I'm going to take that to the dry cleaners now.
May I make a comment?
Who's that?
May I make a comment?
Yes, you may.
I think that this team here that was represented by the Capital City Dance Studio, in their interpretive dance routine and the choreography, they could compete with anyone in the United States and be among the winners because they are
Great.
just the best.
They are. I agree with you. Although I try to bring a little humor there. Thanks a lot for setting me straight, okay? No, I agree with you completely. We've been blessed.
Take the words out of your mouth?
Yes, you did. Exactly. That's where I was going as soon as I got my tie off, but okay.
Good.
So, but no, I agree with you completely. My family's been blessed with a couple of these folk as teachers for my daughter, and just excited to be able to be a part of Capital City Dance Studio. And what Miss Gina Tincher, stand up over here, Miss Gina, if you will. This is the lady that brought Capital City Dance to our community many years ago, and we thank you so much for that. You've been a blessing to our community, and we thank you. You've benefited the lives of a lot of young people, and we're grateful for that. Again, Capital City Dance, we thank them so much for giving of their time and the efforts and the talents that these folk have given to work with our local celebrities. And so at this time, I'm going to ask if our dancers and our celebrities will come back out and partner up here for us, if you will. Come on up here sort of in the middle of the floor. That would be great. And if I can have, do I have tallies? Do I have our People's Choice tally over here? And then I'll have our judges tally. Yes, you do. Now what we're going to do is, judges, I'll call out, and hopefully, do we have them in order as we dance? No, we don't. Okay. And I ain't got let me see it. You guys have them in order though, don't you? Okay. And what I'll do is I will call out our local celebrities, and they're professional, and if you'll just step forward. Are you going to give them the gifts now while we do that, or are you going to just do that at the end? Do at the end. Okay. We have something for each of our local celebrities just as a little thank you for, you guys step on up front here. Come on up some. Y'all like back row Baptist. I mean, church isn't until tomorrow morning, unless you're Catholic, and I'm guessing most of y'all skipped Mass this afternoon, didn't you? That's okay. We don't worry about that. Show up at Capital City Christian tomorrow. We'll let you slide. No. Or Bethel Baptist or Buck Run, or, I don't want to upset anybody. So, okay, here we go. Our judges. Yes. Just all three of you hold it up. Yeah, all three of you at the same time hold up. They'll flip them around so that our audience can see them, okay? So first up, our score for Miss Meg Quarles and Christopher Atwood. Chris, there you go. Chris, turn yours around so the crowd behind you can see. There we go. Okay, thank you. Next up, Mr. Renee True and Chrissy Hogan. Our next contestant, Mr. Tommy Haynes and Miss Jamie Carter. Our next one, Miss Ray Hurley and Taylor Hackett. Next up, Mr. Jeff Abrams and Emily Goodwin. Next up, we have Miss Suzanne Simmons and Christopher Atwood. Next up, Miss Stephanie Wallace and Jonathan Hockensmith. Next up, Mr. Rob Richardson and Lakin Tucker. Next up, Mr. Fernando Chavez and Whitney Thomas. And last but not least, Mr. Matt Hurst and Casey Tillett. So, we had, if any of you math people out there, you realize that we had a tie between Fernando and Matt, and after conferring for a long period of time, and I think they got a bribe. No, I'm just kidding, The Judges Award for our 2013 Dancing with the Stars goes to, we'll tell you right after this commercial break. Oh, I'm just kidding, Holly. Mr. Matt Hurst. Oh, we got to get our picture ready. Okay, and of course, our People's Choice Award, which again was based upon your donations to each of our local celebrities, and we do greatly appreciate, how much money did we raise? Do we have a figure? I wasn't even told. Okay, $4,300 we made tonight, so we thank you so much for that donation, for what you've done to help us with this year's event. And although we only have first place award, we are going to call out the top three. And so in third place this year, raising $652, Mr. Renee True. Thanks, Renee. In second place, raising $700, Mr. Rob Richardson. You act like you're shocked, man. And our People's Choice Award, again, based upon your donations into that particular person's kitty jar over there, raising $1,219, Miss Meg Quarles. Congratulations. Take my shirt off. Just kidding again. So, hey, on behalf of Sweet Blessings, on behalf of Hope for Tomorrow's Children's Home in Guatemala, Miss Ashley Gann, Miss Jennifer Grisham Brown, I want to say thank you so much for giving of your time to be here this evening. I hope that this was the end to a great day for you. We thank you so much for what you've done, for how you have benefited these kids and the programs that they're doing. Thank you so much to our judges. Thank you so much to our professional dancers and our local celebrities. We really appreciate your time. Thank you guys so much for coming. Have a great evening. We'll look forward to seeing you next year at Frankfort's Dancing with the Stars. Thank you for coming.
And thank you to you.